Page 2, Good King Wenceslas. Now this is a repertoire book. That is a book just with a collection of musical pieces in it. It's not a method book. It's one that can be used with the method book. So I don't really teach note names and all that stuff in this book. I do that in the method book. So you learn that there. Here I'm assuming you know the note names and you understand the musical symbols and all that. I have a process I go through when I learn a new piece of music, and that's the process I use in the videos. Everybody has their own process, I hope. First thing is I look it over. I like to have an idea about how long it is. And I see this is, 4 lines long total. It's pages 2 and 3. The clef sign, I always check the clef signs because while most of the time they're going to be treble and bass, not always. So always check. Just get in the habit of checking them. Then 4/4 time signatures, so there's 4 counts in a measure and a quarter note's getting a count. And I look it over, I see quarter notes and half notes and whole notes. And hopefully you understand how to count all that stuff. Now, both hands are playing, but it's only playing one hand at a time because a lot of times in music, I'll learn one hand first and then the other, and then I try and put them together. But when it's only one hand playing at a time, I'm going to take both hands here because that shortens the video a little bit. So the right hand starts with the thumb on middle C. And that's the only finger number you need for the right hand, just to tell you where the hand is. Because I'm a firm believer in you got to know where your fingers are on which notes. And you're not going just reading finger numbers. See, some teachers just write in finger numbers. Read the finger numbers, and I'm very much opposed to that. That leads to a big problem later on. So I make it harder now so it's easier later on. Learn to read the notes. So if your hand is in this position, you should know which finger is on all these other notes, and try and remember that too. So when you see it in the music, you're just going to use whichever finger you got to use. The left hand is third finger on G here, so that puts the hand here. So the hands are here. And that's the only finger number you need for the left hand is here. And then it's plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And I go through and I play it at your speed, whatever it is. In the second measure underneath the staff, they have a little box, note name. They want you to write in the note name. That's a G. I told you the note name. Oops. You write that in. Just make sure you know what that note is. So once I've gone through the whole thing and I played it through, then I go back over it slowly and get rid of any hesitations. The beat needs to be a steady beat from the beginning to the end in this piece. Once I can do that, then I'll think about the dynamics. The dynamics, remember, is louds and softs. At the beginning, between the stabs, there's an MF, mezzo forte or moderately loud. There's no set value for that. You'll have to decide in your situation where you are. What do you think moderately, not loud, just sort of loud, huh? Whatever you think that is. Because it'll be different for different people in different situations. And then finally the speed, moderately fast. Well, slow would be this. That's slow. Almost too slow. Fast would be, that's fast. This is sort of fast. If you were going to sing it, how fast would you sing it? I don't know. People will say, well, play it for me, let me hear it first. Oh, is that how it goes? Okay, and then they do. I'm a firm believer that you got to be able to read the music and discover what it sounds like on your own. Then after you've learned it, then listen to other people and compare what you're doing to what they're doing. And sometimes you pick up ideas that they're doing, and other times you think, oh, I like what I did better, and so forth. Now, if you have a teacher and you play a wrong note or you get the rhythm wrong,
The teacher will tell you real quick. Hopefully they will. If you don't have a teacher and you play a wrong note or you don't have the rhythm right, how do you know? You don't, my guess is. So I have a thing in most of my videos at the end of them called a play with me section. And the starting point of that is in the description. So you can come back to it later if you need to. Because the idea is learn it first and then check it with the play with me. Play it with me slowly. And you should be playing the same note I'm playing at the same time I'm playing it. That way you can check that you have the right note and the right rhythm. So I'll give us 4 counts because there's 4 beats in a measure. I'm going 1, 2, ready, go. That's 4. Now let's play it together slowly. Now we're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's a duet for this at the bottom of page 2. I'd like to play that. Now you play what we just played, but I need you to go up the keyboard. So just pretend that middle C on the piano, instead of here, pretend it's up here. And instead of here, up here, play it up here. Play it all up here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So make sure you can play this with no hesitations or this won't work. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.